What's up, guys? It's Ninja Honey Ninja. I got a video for you today. This one. Bam. Okay. So, it's called the 5 second rule. This is uploaded by Coach Kiri, Kirei, 3 weeks ago, 802,000 views. 5 second rule. Okay. Now, I wrote a script. Well, as I don't know. Anyways, apparently a comment that I left on this video is gone, and that's actually what this video is about today. Because the fact that my comment is gone is kind of crazy, and so I'm making a video about it. Um, and so I'm gonna go ahead and play the video, and then I'll respond. So yeah, I will respond at two things as well, but we'll see.
It's time for the 5 second rule on Nidalee. This is like an emerald elo. I start E to clear rep.
Emerald Elo, I don't know the ranks, but it really doesn't matter. And you'll see why.
Just faster. And you go Q seconds. And then you check the camp here. Now you count 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He wants the Gromp. He's like, the Gromp! But nope.
Okay.
That's why I count to 5 seconds, and then people get really greedy. And now it's time for the Narnia strategy. He probably doesn't know what's gonna happen now, but he'll see very soon.
Okay, so he is taking farm in real. This is probably like the 50th time he's tried to make this video, and it's probably failed many times. But basically, the point is, this is bullshit. And the reason why this is popping off because this is China, and they're trying to make America suffer and be bullshit by trying to feed us with bullshit, and then they're spending money because capitalism basically, and they have all the money, so they spend money to basically get you to watch this, and you think this is true, and he's got the following now, and he has attention, and he has the views and the attention, and so people think it's valid and it's true and it's just because people are watching the video and it's popular, so it must be true, and so people follow it, and then they fall off a cliff and go splat into the ground because in reality this doesn't work, and it's fucking stupid, and that's what's going on. And this is the same thing with Russian propaganda. Basically, they're trying to lead us off a cliff. It's because that's the only way they can destroy America is from the inside. It's been said before. It's been stated before. It's a fact. Right? The only way America will fall is if we fall from the inside, and that's a fact. And that's what's going on. But anyways, continue.
You click on this rock right there, then click on that shit right there.
He does that because he has done this so many times that he knows, but he's only made this video once because it's only worked once.
And now I'm level 3 against level 2. So now I'm playing Nidalee. So it goes pretty hard now.
Like, cool.
Okay.
This is why, what's it called? If you actually want to play games, if you want to carry, if you want to do well, you don't play Nidalee. You play people like Jarvan, for example. It's people that are really good at level 1, 2, 3, up to level, 10, 12, 14, whatever. but then they fall off. And this is why scaling champions are so good, because at some point it starts to scale into late game, and then now my auto attacks ain't doing shit. 100 damage is a lot when you have only 1,000 HP, but if I'm hitting you for 200 and now you have 3,000 HP, it's not a big deal, and that's the difference, right? But if I'm Jarvan and you're like Yasuo, and I gank your lane and I hit you for 100, and then he hit you for 100, you only have 1,000 HP. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference. That's what's going on. These people want you to invest into the what's it called, the lottery. They want you to spend money or spend your attention on these views into this. Like, oh, there's a chance you could win money. In reality, there's like basically no chance, right? It's like, yeah, you could win. Yeah, you could win, but in reality, you probably never will. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people never will win. They will never win. Yeah, someone out there is gonna win fucking fat, and it could be you. It could be you, but chances are, in reality, it's not. It's not gonna be you. Basically, I forgot who it was. It was pretty popular. I think it was Tim Pool, and there was a discussion, um, and basically they were trying to argue that everybody could win, but the problem was it's one of those things where it's like only the first 10 people will, but everyone else loses. You see what I'm saying? And that's kind of how it works. And yes, but if 1,000 people play, but only 10 people win, that means only 10 people win, and there are 10,000 minus 10 losers. You see what I'm saying? But they want you to make you believe that you're gonna be one of the 10 out of 1,000. You know what I'm saying? But no. Anyways.
Ooh! And now I take his camps. I healed Akshan so he can hit him faster. Oh my god! Oh! Him. It's fine, we take that.
Notice she's all fired up. You know why? Because this only works 1 in a million.
Okay, now the most important part of the Narn strategy, okay? Go dark.
I can tell you, as a competitor, as someone who's been there, if it was so pop off dramatic as you claim, you wouldn't get excited like you did. It would have just been, oh, yeah, whatever. That's what it's like to be good, basically. When that miraculous shot is, I make it every time, it's not a big deal. But when you celebrate and you party, it's probably because you don't make that shot very often. You know what I'm saying?
Seal. Get a pink
And
ward.
that's what it was once upon a time. Is people would actually tell me like, "Why aren't you more pumped?" I'm like, "It's because it's Tuesday. So what? Like, there's nothing. This is normal." But it turns out I was special. It's just I was surrounded by haters that every time I would do something like whatever. But in reality, it was like, holy shit, you did that! Whoa, that's crazy. And if I had known, I would have done what I did in PlayStation All Stars. But in Street Fighter and all the other games, I was surrounded by haters, so it never worked. Anyways.
And now repeat the invade in his top side. So his raptors are around 530. His chickens are about to spawn right now. So I'm rushing there instantly. And now I take his chickens. 850 raptor. Okay. Look, you see his top side camps are respawning right now.
Neat. And again, I'm showing you this one game because I've tried 1,000 times, but it worked this one time. And the reason why I'm so worked up is because this rarely works. But I'm going to sell it to you, the American people, as if it's a potion you could drink and you'll win 100% of the time. But you better hope to God that no one fucking looks, no one cares, and everyone's AFK, or else this doesn't fucking work. And they better not have vision, they better not have a word, they better be, it better be basically bots. You know what I'm saying?
So guess what? I will take his topside camps. He's doing a smart choice. However, right now, what does this mean? This means he probably wants to go for Drake. However, you as a jungler should never give him the Drake.
So all of that talk, there's no mention, no combat, nothing. It's just he took the Drake. He is way. There's some bullshit going on.
So on Vader right now, he's probably on.
I'm going to blindly jump into nothing. Like, we just took an objective that apparently their team wanted. Now that we took it, I'm going to go face first into the darkness, where if I were the opposing team, I would be to contest the dragon, basically. And I'm going to go face first into the unknown. You see what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is this? This is a joke.
Golems. And because I took my topside camps here, right? He has nothing to take. So if he waits for my rep...
This is what it looks like to play a one-player game. And this is a speedrun strategy for a one-player game. And...
right now, guess...
no competition. There's no PvP element at all in this. And so he's probably on the NA servers like, this is nothing. This is a joke.
That means he didn't base yet. So now I'm perfectly on time to defend this. And now he gets cooked as well. Is that... And now, guess what? His topside camps are perfectly spawning in time again.
I'm so fucking lucky. I'm so lucky.
So because I cleared my weak side, he was waiting for my camps, didn't base yet, and now I take his top sides again. So he hasn't managed to take his top side one single time so far.
And just so you know, they want to spawn twice.
It's time for the 5-second...
Anyways, I will now read what I wrote. Okay. This strategy is what I call meta smashing. And it's when you directly get yourself in the way of people doing things via autopilot. It doesn't make you good. It just means you caught a bunch of sheep doing what they do with their pants down. That's all it means. Me personally, I accepted and knew this. But the whole point of my existence was to make a point that a lot of people and all of the skill that they have is just that they have basically done the same thing that speedrunners do, and it no longer is a strategy game. So I don't know if that was the proper English, but let me reread that. So I accepted, okay. This strategy is what I call meta smashing, and it's when you directly get yourself in the way of people doing things via autopilot. Okay. It doesn't make you good, it just means you cut your bot. I accepted and knew this. When I played, I accepted and knew this. And the whole point of my existence was to make a point that a lot of people and all people of any skill, it was to prove that all of them are basically speedrunning a game, and I'm basically just, again, meta smashing it. I'm maybe I should change meta smashing into like I'm anti speedrunner, basically. Like I'm just all you're doing is ruining the routine. That's all you're doing. Like there's this person named Pokerick that I made a video about, and he talks about a game being played or whatever. And really, it's just you're shitting on him. And do you want a cookie? Like you want a cookie? Like there's no PvP element to that. He admittedly knows it's PvE, and that's why he does it. He is just farming. That's his focus is the farm, 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 and that's what this dude is doing. He is picking on those people. Like that's it. You're punching down. Congratulations, you are a small man picking on kindergartners. You want a fucking cookie, bro? Like it's America. In America, we used to take on people that were fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like, we would punch up and we would win. That's what we did. We weren't pathetic. You fucking faggots. So, anyways, yeah, you're shitting on speedrunners. That was my point then, and that's what you are proving now. Yes, you have mastered the art of cheese, but outside of this scenario, I doubt this brings anything to anything. I used to do this in this game called StarCraft 2, and a lot of players would actually refer to what I did. They would refer to it as cheese because it was so irregular to them and so not normal to them, and it caught them off guard so hard that the only excuse they could um, find to shut down my argument and to justify, like to excuse what's going on, like the bullshit, to allow the bullshit to exist was to call my stuff cheese, basically. That was the excuse to play the meta, right? It was their game sense, their game style, or like it's a PVE where supposed to sit there in AFK build for no rush 20 minutes. That's the standard. What are you doing attacking me before I'm ready? What the hell? This is cheese. Like that's not what the game was back in the day. Like the problem is the rich got involved and killed the fucking game. That's why StarCraft 2 is dead, right? That's why no one plays the game anymore. That's why they moved on, right? Warcraft 3 is slowly dying um, because of what's it called, the fact that it's kind of a routine now. Like it's very rare where it's a skill. Like yes, there is skill, but because like there is no variety in gameplay. You're either really good or you don't play, and that's basically the reason why Warcraft 3 is dead. It's an old game. StarCraft 2, it's either play the routine or don't. Like that's basically all you do. Either you play the routine or you don't, right? And that's what happened there. And League of Legends, you can again. I think he was platinum or something or something. I don't know what the hell he was, but he AFKs and he 1v5s. Or no, he PVEs is what he does, and it works sometimes, right? Most of the time it doesn't because again you need team. It's a 5 versus 5 game. They can't 4v5 every time, so he's eventually gonna lose, right? Um, and you can sometimes win 1v5 because you farm so much and they've been fighting so much. And when you show up, it's like God said, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, of course that happens, but whatever. Um, but yeah, the game is dead as a result. It is. It is still on life support, being that people still make a living from playing it, but no one plays the game like they used to. It is not League of Legends. It is dying because they would rather call what I used to do cheese. they would actually prefer to call it cheese versus playing the game as was meant to be played. They would rather speed run it because it made them feel good rather than play the game and have to use their head because it was once a strategy game. And that was because most of them were getting old and they couldn't think as fast as the kids anymore. And this was their only excuse to remain valid. Yeah, I should have wrote it better, but yeah, that's basically it. Like in short, it's speed run. Don't save. Close. Don't save. Oh wait, hold on. Actually, let me make sure. Okay. Yeah, you can close it. Don't save. So, yeah, again, um, it's basically a speed run. All you did is you're a meta breaker. You're basically a cheese, or not cheese, but a time run uh, interrupter. That's basically all you did. There is no counterplay. There's no PvP. There's no element, and that's why me personally I don't want to do that because I eventually want to get high elo, and these gimmicks work sure to beat noobs, but if you become accustomed to them, and then one day when you start fighting people that know what the fuck you're up to, and that stops working, then you start being like these fucking douchebags like I Will Dominate and the Night Blue and all them fucking idiots. They make new accounts over and over again and punch down because they have no PvP element, they have no brains, and they can only be bullies. That's all they can do is be a bully. That's it. That's what they are. They are bullies. Like kids is trying to play the game, and instead of like instructing them like don't do it this way because it's wrong, all they're doing is yeah keep doing it this way, so they keep fucking you up. And they keep punching down like yeah. Anyways, that's what this video was. So Coach Kirei, Kirei, whatever, like, and he only has 20k likes, 800,000 views. It's artificial, it's synthetic, it's bullshit. He clearly paid to win. Clearly fucking some dude trying to just, again, Russian China, trying to make America suck and make the kids play wrong and stupid. But yeah, there you go. So anyways, don't do what he did. Play the game right. And use raw mechanics. Like, Faker would never have done this. Faker would just what's called run it down mid and just be a god. That's just be better, be faster. That's what you do. Don't worry about catching people going pissed or having to fuck them up when their phone's not charged or their guns on their fucking on their counter while they're asleep. Like what the fuck are you doing, you fucking coward? Anyways, I'm out here. So be happy, be safe, and peace.